everybody. My name is Aya. I go live with like no warning or whatever. My bad. You know, maybe one day that will change, but like as of right now, I'm just kind of going with the flow. So you have to excuse me. I'm a feminine mystic, and I don't feel like turning on any lights. But I went into town today. For those of you all who don't know, I live on a homestead around like a whole lot of springs. Yesterday, no, Thursday, I went to a spring. You can check that out in my shorts. It was so gorgeous. It was so beautiful. I've been spending the week on a homestead, weeding the garden. And there's like two new people here, and it's so awesome to have like extra hands. Even though isn't my personal property, when you start working on projects and stuff on a homestead, um, you start loving, putting your love and your time and energy into what you're doing. Hopefully, you do, you know, want to be there. I guess if you do like the woofer program, like I'm doing, you get a chance to find out like what you would want to do, because a lot of us have a dream of having a homestead and stuff, and I'm really grateful to be able to find my way to seeing if that's something I can actually handle, because there's a part of me that's never believed that I could do something like this. Um, but then there's a part of me that feels like I could enjoy this type of lifestyle to where, every day I'm working on like my life and the things that I enjoy and putting time and energy into it. I mean, I do that anyway, already. So with other things. And so why not like expand it and like make it bigger or whatever. We'll see. So today I went into town um with a couple of other woofers, and we found a herb shop, and I had ran out of like frankincense and myrrh, and I finally found some copal blanco. Hi Carmelo, what's up Dubas? Hey, Somagari. um and also I found something like really cool that I want to show you guys. Give me 1 second. So I found these rolling papers, and they're made out of rose petals. I had never seen these before. Now, what would be really cool if I found some blue lotus flowers. I haven't found any yet. I know I can order them online or whatever, but I would love to roll up some blue lotus flowers with these rose petals. That would be so gorgeous. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this video. Please make sure you like. And if you are interested in subscribing, subscribe. I see people here that I don't know. I don't know if when I turn on the live, it just opens up to like everybody. That's what it seems. But tonight, I'm going to be focused on the angel trumpet flower. Now, for those of you who like make incense, um, angel trumpet smells or make perfumes. Kind of smells like hydrangea roots or mugwort or something of that nature to me. And so I really enjoy the scent, but it's a bit pungent. And so I was thinking I can add some jasmine flowers to it. I want to keep the like witchy vibe, the grounded, but also like trancy type energy to it, because angel trumpet flowers, are known for their psychedelic effects. If you were to eat it, it would it's I've been reading up on it. It said it drives people crazy, but the American Indians would use it to alter their state of consciousness, kind of like peyote or whatever, peyote. And so I'm sure you would have to be guided in order to eat it. But anyway, I harvested the angel trumpets on the grounds here. Let me see if this is it. Oh, and I think here it is right here. Yeah, I dried them for a while, and then I grinded them up in a coffee grinder. I need my battery charger. My battery's about to die. Okay. Thank you for guys for being patient. Let me find the jasmine. Jasmine. The flowers should be. There they go. All right, so I have some jasmine flowers here. Jasmine flowers, angel trumpet. Cacao just came to me, like chocolate. You could take see, I usually mix chocolate with like patchouli and orange. You can mix it with myrrh too. That's a good flavor profile. I was thinking about putting myrrh with these angel trumpet. Chocolate though. I wouldn't put much. I will just put a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna try this. So this is what I do. I put a little. I start off with 2 scents that I like, that I have an idea for, and I see how those work together. Because I'm pretty sure this jasmine has that sleepy effect. The angel trumpet has like this psychedelic high, witchy, trancy, earthy witch effect. I put 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna put two. I'm gonna put two because I want this to be the base of all of it. So that's 1 tablespoon here. Okay. And then I'm going to add the jasmine. Since I put 2 tablespoons, I'm gonna put like 1.5 because a part of me wants to put two of the jasmine. I'm gonna just go ahead and put two because these are flower buds. All right. You're gonna hear a loud sound. And so I'm grinding up the 2 flowers because one is angel trumpet and the other's jasmine. And I'm gonna add my wood base to it. Let's see the consistency. You don't need more than enough. I'm gonna just do that a little bit, like half of that, or else it'll turn on the smoking alarm. Let me see. I'm gonna start talking about a topic soon. I'm just excited to make this incense because I don't know. I just am. I get excited about that. Are y'all experiencing a cold front where you're at? All right. Let me test this jasmine and angel trumpet to see what it smells like. I'm hearing orange. I'm hearing orange peel to go next. Let's see. I'm excited. You know what would smell good though if I had some dried magnolia flowers? I love magnolia flowers and incense. Okay, I'm burning it. I use a seashell, one of my shells that I get from the beach to burn my incense. Let me see. That smells amazing. That actually smells good. The angel trumpet and jasmine smells good. Kind of don't want to mess with it a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna sit with it, and I'm gonna just talk to y'all. So, hi, hi, Bonnie. How are you? I'm sorry. I don't know if that's your phone typing me over and over again, or you're just trying to get my attention. I'm sorry, I didn't see you fast enough. I'm glad you're okay. I've been learning a lot about how to stay in my power and what my power actually is and where it is in my body and how to stay connected to myself no matter what and not to get other people's energy confused with my own. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that. I'm not going to stop because when I do, my guides get on me about it. Um and yeah, but yeah, I've been learning a lot about how to stay in my happy place regardless of how other people respond or don't respond to me, what other people are going through in their own psychology. And that's a really big lesson for me because I come from a narcissistic family lineage that um, if you don't match the energy of the person who, oh, thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for subscribing. That's so dope. If you don't if you don't match the energy of the person who likes to be in control, then you don't receive any validation. And of course there's just going to be people out there in the world like that that like um don't show you love, don't show you support, but they don't have control over you and they don't have a say in your trajectory in life or in your abundance or in your peace. And so, you can keep dancing. You can keep listening to the beat of your own drum and it could literally you listening to the type of music you like to listen to and you staying in your zone. You know, and feeling natural within yourself. That's how you quantum leap. That's how you live a life that is full of joy. and having a truthfully joyful life. We can a lot of times fake it until we make it, or just put on a brave face, but when we lay down at night, we feel unfulfilled and we're still praying and asking God, like, why am I not feeling it? You always want to feel it. And a lot of times, getting into trying to feel the truth of joy in your life will bring up those criticisms and all of the dark things that a lot of times we're afraid to face head on. But it's really best to face those criticisms and those demons and those feelings and the uncomfortable sensations in the body head on, because if you suppress it, you're just prolonging the inevitable, and you're also giving yourself tower moments that you probably really don't need to go through like over and over again if you just kind of like don't respond to the outside world, because that what's happening in the moment is based off of your past thoughts anyway, right? And so since every day and every moment is new, you're allowed to live your life that way. You're allowed to live your life like every moment is new. I know that in this world, people hold a grudge against you for what you said like last week, 2 weeks ago. And we hold a grudge against ourselves, we hold a grudge against other people. And that's why radical forgiveness is so important. And what I mean by radical forgiveness is letting go of the things that are holding you back, to the point to where you're able to look at things in a new light. Like, you have to kind of give people a clean slate, whether you believe they deserve it or not. God gives them a clean slate. So, like, I ask myself, so what is it that I'm holding on to and hold it against anyone? Because God doesn't even do that. And so who am I? But a servant, and God in action myself. And I don't know where people are coming from, why they're saying what they're saying, why they're looking how they're looking, why they're feeling what they're feeling, why they view me the way they do. And so I living on a homestead doing a program where we're all putting our trust in one another, and we all are projecting on each other as well. It's not like foolproof in that, but everybody's doing the best that they can to be as kind as they know how to be, and that can be appreciated some for the most part, right? And there is a learning curve of learning somebody's boundaries, but I've learned that there are people who will respect your boundaries and want to respect your boundaries. And it's imperative that as you ascend, that you get around those people pronto. Like, if you can help it, right? After you get finished being in isolation and going through your hermit phases and stuff, which a lot of you are being called out of, kind of blown out of your hole, so to speak, to where it's time for you to start sharing your gifts and stuff. Um, Thank you, Bonnie. It's time for you to start sharing your gifts, but you may not know where, who, how, what, and that honestly will be worked out for you as you follow the hunches that you get in the moment. Like, as you follow your natural inclination to do what's next in each moment, you'll be guided to who, what, where, how, and whatever. It's like you may not understand why spirit is telling you to go to Trader Joe's on a Tuesday afternoon for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's like following the innocence within you. And so I heard someone say, in no sense, like your inner child doesn't make any sense to the ego. And so the very things that we shut ourselves down for and criticize are the very things that spirit is trying to give you what you've been asking for. And actually, the spirit realm is always trying to give you what you've been asking for. Like, they're never not trying to do what you asked them to do. Like, They say God never sleeps, right? Like the spirit world, because he's always like working on your behalf to manifest the very desires of your heart, which is God desiring a life through you. So if God put the desires there and God's desiring to channel certain energies through you, why wouldn't you be successful if you followed and rose to the occasion? Because a lot of times our desires, and you can mix that in with your dreams and hopes or whatever, challenge us. They challenge us and call us higher. They challenge us to grow. They challenge us to reach outward. They challenge us to learn something new. You know, they challenge us to put away our old self and maybe even shock ourselves and other people. It challenges us to let go of the past. Your desires challenge you to um, be in the present moment and be spontaneous and like take a leap of faith a lot of times. And as we get older, you know, we feel like it's more and more foolish to um, act childish. That's childish, right? Like to just live in the moment. It's like only young people can do that, but that's not true. The animals are allowed to do that. The plants are allowed. Why would we be any different? Except we have the ability to kind of like get in our own way, or you can move out of the way and have the best life ever. That's not explainable to other people, let alone yourself. And you don't have to explain anything to yourself. That's one thing I've learned. It's like, hey, what I like is what I like. What I want to do is what I want to do. I don't have to have like a rhyme or reason or whatever, you know? Um, who I like is who I like. Who I bond with, how we bond. You know what I'm saying? Um, and what I'm drawn to spiritually is just what I'm drawn to spiritually. I don't have to have an explanation. I don't need to give anybody an explanation. Nobody owes me an explanation either. And so when you live like that, it's like really interesting living amongst people who are quote unquote strangers, because I believe we all have soul contracts and we all meet up at a certain time for certain reasons. So, you know how I'm always talking about Tangier, right? Because that's like where, like, one of my dream locations. One of the guys here that just got here like a week ago just came from Tangier. Like, I was talking to him about Tangier, and then he put his hands across his shirt. He had a jersey, Tangier, Morocco, for people who don't know. He had a jersey that said Tangier. He was like, "You're joking. You want to go to Tangier? I just came from there." And he's like showing me all these pictures. He doesn't even know. Like, I've been dreaming of going there for years now, and I forsake going there the last time I traveled because my spirit team really, 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 really wanted me to go to Peru and go to Machu Picchu. And so I followed that instead of, you know, just kind of like the other desire, I guess. Um, so that was like very miraculous to me. It let me know that my manifestation is close as hell. I'm excited. You know, it's like, man. And for some people, that might be like a little thing, but to me, it means the world because it's what I want, right? I don't really, I feel like that's like the end of my preaching for now. I'm going to see if I can add anything else to my jasmine and angel trumpet incense, because I wanted to make it and give it to everybody on the homestead as well. I'm always talking about making incense. What is this? This is cumin. Mm-mm. Hmm. You know, whenever I add cumin to an incense, it kind of like works as a blender of the highs and lows or whatever. Even though it's kind of like a mid to high profile, like scent profile to me. I mean mid to low. It's like low, it's high, mid, low, all three, but mostly in the middle. But when I add a little cumin, it kind of like works as a blending thing. I don't know. I might add it. I don't want to add ginger. That's what this is. I said orange. So I'm going to add a little orange peel to my blend and see what that does. I'm not going to add that much because I don't want to ruin the good thing I got going already. Where's my measuring spoons? All right, here's my measurers. I'm just going to add, what is this? 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. That's going to actually, I know that's going to be good. That's going to be good. And when you add like pills or resins to an incense, it helps it like stick together. Like you can form it into a cone, and it's not just like loose powder or whatever. I like using pills and resins. Let me put this on. I'm trying to blend it up real good. All right. Let's see what we smell like. Want to burn? You can't see here. We're burning. I can add a little bit more orange peel to it. That smells nice. Orange peel, jasmine, and angel trumpet so far. I know if I add like some cacao to it, it's gonna do something freaky. I don't want to turn it into a chocolate issue or whatever. I just don't. I can add like a couple of more tablespoons of that orange peel. I don't want the chocolate to take over. All right. Let's see what this is hitting for. Mm-hmm. It still needs to be grinded some more. Now I can add some more angel trumpet to it as well. See, this is how you end up with a big batch. Okay. And then I have to add more jasmine since I'm adding more angel trumpet. That's enough. A little bit more. Who do we have here tonight? I know we had Bonnie. Who else? Who we got? I went live for the first time on TikTok today while I was like doing like went going to the restaurant or whatever. That was so fun. And that's what I mean, just like having frivolous fun like a kid is something that I feel like I need more of. Like cuz none of this is actually really serious. Like I know in the spirituality, everyone is so focused, everyone is so serious sometimes. But true spirituality is like the exact opposite. And I know I'm a confusing being because I tell people I'm a shaman, but I will turn up and twerk in a second. And I know that if some people's world in their mind, because of images they passed on how serious priests are and all this, they don't believe me. But guess who doesn't care? And guess who also doesn't have to live in my skin? They don't. They're not going to understand me. They're not going to see me the way God views me. And I'm here to bring a new energy to the new earth, a new understanding. And so that means being my unique self, just the way I was created to be right now. Let's smell that. Hmm. 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 I don't like it no more. Like, let me see. Oh, okay. Mackenzie. That's a pretty name. I've seen this Bonnie Garcia before. That name before. So I've seen you on the lives before. It's becoming annoying smelling. I can't smell nothing because everything's burning on top of each other. So I'm gonna put this out. I'm cool. Oh, I appreciate that. I've always wanted to be cool, I guess. All right. It needs to be grinded some more. The orange peels aren't mixing in all the way. So sorry for the noise. Ah, now it's more finely grinded. Okay, let me burn this once more. Okay, let's see. Moment of truth. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. I'm about to add the rest of the Angel Trumpet to this. A little bit more at least. Because now it smells citrusy. What am I eating? I'm not eating anything right now. I ate a lot today, I think. I'm making incense. I'm making incense. Like that's maybe what you're asking me. Like, what are you cooking? What's all these ingredients? Nope, I'm making incense. What are you eating? I wish I had some sandal. Excuse me. Oh, strawberries. Oh, that's good. Strawberries make me feel so sweet. I'm excited. Excited. Mm, that's more than enough. Do you have any questions for me, Mackenzie? Ooh, that grinded to a pulp really quick. Good. This did you just lie? I don't know what you are asking me. Did you just live streaming? Is that? Are you asking me that I just get started live, going live, or something? Not really. I would say I just got started back live streaming or something. That's what are used to me doing. Like either like that people from feeling like they have to always ruminate on their trauma and stuff. I'm glitching. Okay. That just might mean that it's time for me to go. But